So, has anybody ever read this book, The Ninja Chicks? Raise your hand if you've ever read this book. No? All right. Well, this is going to be, I don't think anybody in the group has read this. So that's awesome. So this is going to be a brand new book. Okay. And if we're all being really great listeners, I'll do another really quick one after this. Okay. So this is called, okay, Hensel and Gretel, Ninja Chicks. And we read this, the same author last week, Corey Rosen Schwartz. And this one we have a co-author, which is Rebecca J. Gomez. Okay. So this is Ninja Chicks. And look, this first picture, this is kind of like, you know, in the closet we have at the dojo, the same kind of thing. This is called a Torii gate. All right, so let's get started with our story. Once upon a menacing time, two chicks knew a fox was at large. Their ma had been taken, and Pop was quite shaken, so Hensel and Gretel took charge. And look, there's a little picture of the Three Ninja Pigs dojo from the Three Ninja Pigs book. They trained in the art of ninjutsu and practiced their wing throws and blocks. They learned how to creep without making a peep so they wouldn't fall prey to that fox. One day they returned from the dojo to a coop in complete disarray. The signs of a tussle showed someone with muscle had dragged their dear papa away. They quickly surveyed their surroundings. The fox had left prints in the dirt. Come on, we're not chicken. That fox needs a licking before our poor papa gets hurt. They trekked till they spotted a feather. It looks like we're on the right track. They kept up the chase, dropping crumbs just in case, so they'd easily find their way back. The forest grew twisted and tangled, so as Hensel and Gretel searched on, the light faded fast and they noticed at last that the trail and the breadcrumbs were gone. They shuddered and groped in the darkness. We're lost, whispered Hensel with dread. They weaved and they wound and kept roaming around until they saw light up ahead. It came from a cottage of cornbread. Oh, just gotta let people in here. A couple people are just joining us here. It came from a cottage of cornbread. Let's eat, Hensel clucked with delight. She nibbled away till she heard someone say, My dear, come on in for a bite. I'll whip up some quick teriyaki while we wait for the tea cakes to bake. Why not, Hensel reckoned, off guard for a second. Then quickly she saw her mistake. She gasped and then dashed to the corner where Papa was confined in a crate. Watch out, Papa cried. You'll be chicken pot pied. She sidestepped, but it was too late. The fox plucked her up in a hurry and shoved her right into the pen. You're scrawny and tough, but you'll plump soon enough. For now, I'll just stir-fry this hen. The fluttering hen looked familiar. It's Mama, cried Hensel in shock. Hensel was scared, but she came well prepared. I bet I can jimmy this lock. Outside in the dark, Gretel listened. Dismayed at the fox's misdeed, she climbed to the flue and squeezed her way through with ninja-like silence and speed. Then Gretel swooped in and snatched Mama and swiftly adjusted her stance. The fox took a leap, but with one feathered sweep, the chick boldly blocked her advance. Not bad, said the fox, striding toward them. Give up, Gretel clucked undeterred. The fox said, Surrender? No way, chicken tender. Your cheap little threats are absurd. The fox charged and grappled with Gretel, a flurry of feathers and fur. The fox held her tight, but Gretel wrenched right as something zipped past with a whir. With the fox in a daze, Gretel vaulted as Hensel and Papa broke free. With one wicked spin, Hensel kicked the fox in. You're done with your chick frying spree. She slammed the door shut and then locked it. The fox crumpled, looking unnerved. You two ninja chicks got us out of that fix, and justice, not dinner, was served. From then on, they made it their mission to rescue, protect, and defend. They'd work day and night to obliterate. They'd work night and day to liberate prey, till bird napping came to an end. There you go. So that is Hensel and Gretel Ninja Chicks. Okay. Now I'm gonna do. I figure I'd do one more quick little book. Do any of you guys like Dr. Seuss? Okay, I figured I would do a quick little Dr. Seuss book. My daughter really loves this book. Okay, this is called Walking in My Pocket. Has anybody ever read this book before or heard this book before? Some of you guys, one of my favorites, okay, because I like Dr. Seuss because it's all silly little things. So this is called There's a Walk-It in My Pocket. Okay, so a lot of fun rhyming words. Did you ever have a feeling there's a zamp in the lamp? Or a nink in the sink? Or a was-it in the closet? Sometimes I am quite certain there's a jertin in that curtain. And when I hear it talk, I know his lock's behind the clock. And that zelf up on that shelf, I have talked to her myself. I like the Zabel on the table and the Gare beneath the chair, but the Bofa on the sofa acts as if he does not care. I like the Geeling on the ceiling and the Zauer in the shower. And the nutboards and the cupboards, I do like them a lot. But that noothgrush on my toothbrush, well, some are nice, but he is not. The yeps on the steps are always fun to have around, and so are many, many other friends that I have found. Like the Teller and the Neller, and the Geller and the Deller, and the Beller and the Weller and the Zeller in the cellar. There's a Yodel in the bottle, whom I do not wish to keep, but the Zillow on my pillow always helps me fall asleep. All right, so there you go, guys.